most of us never stop to think about what happens after the sun goes down. We flip a switch and life goes on. But in Lete Palolo, darkness changes everything. It doesn't just end the day, it limits opportunity, and it quietly steals the time children need to dream about their future. Sumba is breathtaking, but the reason I will never forget this island has nothing to do with its landscapes. It is the people. Yet behind this remarkable beauty, there are still villages where electricity has never become part of everyday life.
Udah berapa lama Mama tidak ada listrik di sini?
Sudah berpuluh-puluh tahun listriknya tidak ada. Hanya pakai lampu yang kayak begini saja, yang pakai minyak tanah. Jadi kami sangat membutuhkan penerangan listrik.
I remember watching children gather around a single oil lamp, sharing its fragile light as they struggled to finish their homework. They never complained. They simply kept trying.
Mau belajar pakai apa dong?
Mana mau?
Berarti kalian mau ya ada listrik di sini?
Mau.
Emang bisa ya Kak?
I also spent time with mothers whose weaving came to an end every evening, not because their hands had finished their work, but because the sun had already gone down. The thing is, craft wasn't only part of their culture, it was their livelihood. And every sunset meant another chance to earn a living slipped away. I wondered, how different would my own life have been if this had been my reality? If I had grown up measuring every evening by the last flicker of an oil lamp, would I still have dared to dream? Or would darkness have quietly changed the course of my future? I realized that some children don't dream less because they choose to. They dream less because they are given fewer opportunities. And from that moment, I knew I couldn't simply walk away. And that was the beginning of everything that followed. I left Lete Palolo, but Lete Palolo never left me. They followed me long after I had gone. I had to become part of it, that I would come back and together we would begin creating change. I knew their story couldn't end in darkness, so I began telling it, one meeting, one discussion at a time, looking for people who believe that real change begins. Eventually, I found partners who shared that same belief.
We hope that this project will run smoothly and we can bring a positive impact to everyone who lives there.
And together, we built something even more meaningful, a learning center powered by the sun. A place where children could keep learning after sunset, where neighbors could gather to shape the future that they have dreamed of. Looking back, the technology was impressive, but it was never the part that moved me. What stayed with me were the people who brought it to life. Every day, I watched fathers lifting timber, mothers preparing meals, children carrying tools almost as big as themselves. And that was the moment I understood that this project wasn't about installing electricity, being a hero, or delivering change to them. It was about creating ownership, their ownership, because real lasting change only happens when a community builds a future that belongs to them. I will never forget when the lights came on the first time. The village erupted. There were cheers, laughter, tears, people hugging whoever stood next to them.
Penerangan sudah jadi, itu yang kami tunggu-tunggu, yang kami rindu. Jadi kami sangat berterima kasih.
That night, for the very first time, children opened their books without squinting their eyes from the smoke of an oil lamp. Mothers returned to their weaving.
Sekarang udah senang karena sudah ada lampu, jadi saya bisa menenun malam sama anak-anak saya, belajar malam. Jadi saya terima kasih banyak.
Home by home, light replaced darkness. Hope replaced fear. Possibility replaced waiting. But sometimes, light creates something even more powerful: opportunity. Perhaps that is the true meaning of beauty with a purpose. It's not about changing the world on your own. It is about creating opportunities so that others can change their own world. This is my beauty with a purpose.